Folks, I'm making this troubleshooting video for my Wii remote, and I'm hoping we can find a solution for this. Here's the issue. The plus and minus buttons are non-responsive, so when I press them, the Wii is not picking up on the command. When I press this button here, it feels right when I'm depressing it. Here on the right, the plus sign is a little stiff. So there's something going on in here that we're going to need to open this up and check it out. Now, you're going to find a lot of videos out there on YouTube that talk about cleaning the contacts for these other buttons. And there's sort of a gap that I'm trying to fill because there are no videos that talk about these contacts here, which are a little different. So we're going to open this up and see what we can find. And hopefully this helps some of you guys out. We're going to open up the battery compartment here. And I'll just show you right in there. You can see the board. And you can see some blue corrosion happening there. You can also see it right in that area, some staining. And my belief is that that is some battery acid that has accumulated. And perhaps some cleaning will do this controller some good. We also have some blue staining here on the battery compartment cover. So definitely at some point in time, a battery leaked in there. One thing that you guys are going to need to know is that to open up this Wii controller, you need what's called a tri-wing bit to remove some of the screws. And if we look really closely, you can just make out that this bit has 3 protrusions. So where a Phillips head would have 4, this one has 3. So this is the bit that you actually would need to work on this controller. And I will provide a link to this in the video description so you guys can pick this up yourself if you want to try to troubleshoot your own controller. All right, let's get right into it. There are 4 locations where these tri-wing screws can be found. And we're just going to get right into it. Okay, our screws are removed. Once those screws are removed, you can see that the bottom here has a little bit of play, and we can just work that up a little bit. If you need to use a flathead, you could get in there very carefully and just make an attempt to separate it. I think this one might have a broken tab because this is coming apart a little easy. But it should look something like this here. There you have it. Okay. All right, so here we have the guts of the controller. Gosh, this looks really clean. This here is the point of contact for the plus and minus buttons. Right? So here and here, they look really clean. Okay, we are going to clean these contacts up anyway and see if that makes a difference for us. Now, to clean these contacts, we're using vinegar. Okay, vinegar will dissolve that battery acid that might have accumulated here at these contacts. All right, so we'll get in close, and we're just applying it with a Q-tip. So this is white vinegar. I don't want to put too much on there. I want it to be wet but not dripping. And I'm just going to very gently apply to the contacts. I'll do all 3 of these here. These contact points for the other buttons look pristine. I don't really think I need to do anything over there. So we're going to leave that alone. And then if I flip this over, we can definitely see some places where that battery acid got in. It's, again, not terrible looking. So a little bit right here. Attempt to clean that. That piece that I just did sort of corresponds with this location here, so I'm wondering if there might be a blocking of signal from this contact here. We shall see. A little bit of a haze on these other parts as well, so we'll keep it going. You can see from the tip of the cotton ball here, the cotton swab, that it is turning blue. So we know we're getting some of that good stuff. Take another one here. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, I think that's about as much as I can accomplish here on the board. This is most likely the root cause of our issue, but we'll see. We'll test this. While I have it open, I'm going to clean up all of this other battery acid here as well. Might as well take advantage of it being open. And we'll come back to you in just a minute once I put it all back together. All right, folks, got the Wii controller all back together. Lights are on, so we know it's working. And I've got Legend of Zelda up here. We're gonna load this in and see if these buttons are working again. Jump right in here. Okay, we are in. And as I recall, I believe this plus button controls the inventory. Look at that, it worked. Yeah, that was not working before. It's working now. Okay, let's back out of this. And let's check the minus button, which I believe maybe opened up like the weapons menu. Right, items, special items. Okay, so that worked as well. All right, so the cleaning worked for both of those contacts. And I think if you go back to the video, I think it was the contact that was directly behind those middle three buttons. I think that's the one that was causing the issue. So you guys, if you have this issue with the plus minus buttons not working, that's going to be your first place to check it out. So flip that board over and look for the contact on the other side of these buttons. And if you see that there's corrosion there, use that white vinegar, and hopefully this will do the trick for you as well. All right, well, I'm gonna get to playing. Thanks for watching, everybody.